Three, two, one. All right, we're live, my friend. So here's the problem. The problem is what they want is what you need, but you think that means like providing, solving problems, paying the bills, going to work, all that kind of stuff. You think that's the problem. That's what you got to do. That's not the problem. The problem is when you're attacking life as just one big problem that you have to solve, stuff that you have to take care of, stuff that you have to provide for. I get it, but consider you're not attacking life as an adventure. So we as men are wired for adventure. Like think back when you were as a kid, and I'm gonna share with you in just a minute about like how this played out when I was in law enforcement. So when you were a kid, when you were a little boy, like what did you do? Right? Like we like played cops and robbers. Like we went down to lakes and rivers and rode bikes and built ramps and just jumped off of shit, and got hurt and did all this kind of stuff. That's just what we did. Like we had like we wanted adventure. We wanted to just pursue whatever was in here. We wanted like to go after it. But you stop doing that. You stop doing that, and like now you're just like your life revolves around like waking up, punching the clock, right, going to work, providing for your family, and you've become dead inside. You become dead and you become stagnant. So when I was in law enforcement, I went to law enforcement, and that was pursuing an adventure, right? Like that was something I was excited to do. um there came a point when I wasn't excited about it. There was there was no longer a newness. There were politics. There was just like unethical stuff I was dealing with, and I just told myself I don't want to deal with it anymore. But here's the sad thing was like so many officers, like, and I'm not just a few, like the majority. It was a depressing environment. Really, I started noticing like my last year or two when I was there. And I kept telling myself, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be like that. But then I started being like that. And it was this. I remember the countdown to retirement. People were always counting down retirement, right? I've got 8 more years to go, 10 more years to go, 3 more years to go, 5 more years to go, whatever. I remember one day talking to this dude, and we had like a 20 to 25 year retirement plan. And he'd been there 18 years, and I believe. And it was like, I remember him saying he had 7 more years left to retirement. And he's like, dude, just 7 more years, man. And the way he was talking, I'm like, it sounded like he was talking about a prison sentence. And I'm like, thinking to myself, 7 years, that's a long ass time to be doing something that you don't care to be doing. Like, that's a lot of days. That's 2,000 some days of waking up and not doing what you want to do. And I don't care how much money you're making. And we weren't making a lot of money. So this dude's not making a lot of money. He's going to be doing something he's basically borderline miserable at. And this is the trap I see people in. I soon made a decision soon thereafter to leave and do something else. And here's the thing, where you're at may at one point in time have been an adventure, but it's no longer an adventure for you. You're dead. You're stagnant inside. You need to begin to reawaken. You need to begin to awaken like what is in there and bring that alive. Okay. You don't have to keep going through life, with that stagnation and with the boredom and just like not feeling inspired, not feeling alive, and just getting trapped in that vicious cycle of wake up, go to work, pay the bills, come home, watch TV, da 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 da. This is how men fall into traps of addiction and sedation. You're just going to sedate your life, or you become addicted to various things and substances because you're not alive inside. You're not alive because you don't have adventure. So you've got to pursue some adventure, my friends. Yeah, the world, your family, others, they want certain things from you. They're gonna put some things on you. They're gonna try to, if you allow them to. They don't need to be put there. You got to stop caring about what the world wants from you. You need to provide for your family, all that. Yeah, absolutely you do. But you need to stop caring about what the world wants from you. You need to figure out what you want from you, because what they need, what the world needs, what your family needs more than anything is to see you come alive again. To see you come alive again and pursue what's in your heart. So if this message resonates with you, then good. I'd like to see you take some action, my friend. You don't have to like, you don't have to subscribe, you don't have to share, you don't have to comment, you don't have to do any of that stuff. But I encourage you to like be honest with yourself, like be real and be honest from where you're at. What's going on in your life? Like, are you dead inside? You don't have to be that way, my friend. Does not have to be that way, brother. Like awaken that fucking beast within and begin to take some challenges and risks, like not stupid, reckless risks, but you just start taking some steps to pursue what's in here. You take some steps and you pursue some adventure and you take some risks that are alignment within what it is that is calling you in your heart. I've gone through this too, several and we go through cycles, right? So since I went into real estate, like I've done like 500 and something, flip deals. And we do mobile home parks, we have rentals, we do owner finance notes, commercial land, do all this kind of stuff. But guys, flipping houses to me, like once it used to scare the hell out of me. And I used to come alive, right? When I was flipping houses. Doesn't do it for me anymore, guys. What does that mean for me? It means I have to seek new adventures in business, right? And this applies to all areas of our life, right? Pursue your health and your fitness, like where you at? Pursue some adventure there. Where's your sex life at? Boring, routine, non-existent? Pursue some adventure there. What are you doing to make money? Pursue some adventure there. Your relationship with God, pursue some adventure there. Add some adventure in your life, my friend. Don't be a part of the walking, dead dad zombie club. You don't have to be that way, my friends. Add some adventure in your life. They may not know it, but it's what they need. It's what they need. It's what your family needs. They need you to pay the bills. Get it. They need dad to have some adventure in his life. They need you to come alive, my friend. It's time to come alive.